Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Thursday night opportunity call, where we're going to be telling you all about our amazing products and our work from home business opportunity. So we are going to get kick-started right away with our lovely Paula, who is going to be telling us all about our amazing products.
And Paula's been on a fantastic shopping trip today, by the way.
Oh, I have. I know I went to the dentist and ended up in Harrods.
I thought that was one of the best posts you've ever done. I mean, laden with bags.
I know, it's a shame I only went to use the toilet as well.
You took every opportunity to be completely distracted and buy loads of stuff.
Exactly.
I went to the dentist and ended up in Harrods.
It was directly across the road. Anyway, yes, so I enjoyed that. Welcome to this evening's call, everyone, and I hope you're all well. I am Paula, and I just got back from a shopping trip to Harrods, and I'm going to be sharing with you our amazing Juice Plus products. So I first got introduced to them 7 years ago at an event similar to, well, not similar to this, but the content was similar, but we were actually out in person, and I just absolutely loved what I heard, so I hope you do too. I couldn't wait to get started. Even though I thought I was healthy, I just thought I've got to get this stuff in my body. So glad I did. Immediately I felt, lots more energy. And 7 years on, I honestly have never felt better. I'm full of energy all the time. I feel better than what I did 20 years ago, and I haven't had a day sick since at all. So I'll forever take them. So I'll start off with premium capsules, which are the ones in the center, the red, green and purple bottles there. So they are basically a variety of 30 raw fruits, vegetables and berries. And we all know that the more fruits and vegetables we eat, the healthier we are. And they are just packed full of 30 fruits and vegetables. So it's just a very simple way and genius way, an affordable, convenient way to get all the fruits and vegetables in your body in straight with a glass of water, basically. They're backed by almost 40 gold standard clinical studies. They're over 26 years old, and they are the world's most researched nutritional product in the world. So it's not just us telling you how amazing they are completely backed by science. So all of the health benefits I'll run through with you in a second. Next slide, please, James. So we've got so we all know that we should eat lots of fruits and vegetables. It used to be minimum 5 portions, but I think in Japan, I think it's like 17 portions. So in between somewhere, we need to eat as much as we can to keep healthy. Basically, the more we eat, the healthier we are. They're absolutely packed full of all the antioxidants, phytonutrients, nutrients that help to keep our cells healthy. So, but you can see here that sadly, over 87% of adults are not getting enough vegetables, 59% not getting enough fruits. And then going over to the kids, it gets even worse. You've got 96% of children and under 12s not getting enough fruits and vegetables, and 70% of youngsters. So that's basically saying that we're just not getting enough as a nation to keep us healthy. And, the more we eat, the less we're going to get sick, basically. So this is where these help to just bridge the gap between what we are eating and what we should be eating. Thanks, James. And you can see here what we've got in them. So you've got this wonderful variety of all the fruits and vegetables. And I mean, every single one of them have got their own unique nutrients. So if you don't eat them, you're not getting those nutrients. So, you've all heard the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And, so you're getting an apple every day, you're getting oranges every day, and so on. You go on to the vegetables, and you're getting all of those wonderful leafy greens, like the kale and the spinach and broccoli, all those kinds of things that if you Google, the health benefits of them, they help prevent this, and they help, I'm not going to go into it because, you know, obviously you can go and do that yourself, and you probably already know anyway, but they help to prevent, you know, big diseases that we all want to help prevent. So if you're getting these in your diet every single day, because it's very difficult to eat them, you know, on a plate, or, you know, however you're going to eat them. So this just, you know, just gives you that guarantee that you've at least got the nutrients from all those fruits and vegetables every day. Going on to the berries. We've got berries here that are just absolutely packed full of essential antioxidants that help to keep us healthy. Every single cell of our body, they just help to keep, they're brilliant for preventing premature aging, not just your skin, but every cell in your body as well. And so if you start taking the berries, particularly, don't be surprised if people say, oh, what have you done to your skin? Have you been on holiday? Have you, you know, changed your skin routine or something? Because people get, they call it the juice plus glow. You really do get that kind of glow from within, and you're getting all these berries that you probably never even eaten before, you know, every single day. And again, in a really affordable way, because if you pop down to your local supermarket, you know, you're probably paying at least £2.50 for a small punnet of, you know, blueberries or whatever, and you're getting a range of, you know, around about 10 every single day. Thanks, James. And the good thing about all of our products is they're totally bioavailable as well, which means that they go straight into the bloodstream, and they get absorbed by your body, and they work at a cellular level. So, you know, you don't need to worry that they're not doing anything, because all of those nutrients are, you know, working at a cellular level and fueling the body. So you're getting all the benefits, and they're nothing like what you see in regular vitamins, because these aren't vitamins, they're whole food nutrition. They're made of food, which I'll run on to in a second. But unlike the vitamins that you normally see, like the multivitamins and so on, they're just synthetic based, so they're completely different things. Synthetic means they're just man-made, you know, substance in a factory, nothing to do with food whatsoever, not even bioavailable, so they can just, you know, run through the body and just get like limited benefits, really. So as I said before, all these are totally whole food, but backed by science, so you know that you're getting what they say, all of those nutrients, and getting all the health benefits from them as well to help keep you healthy. Thanks, James. So this is Bill, our cranberry farmer, and we choose our farmers all over the world, select them basically for their quality. They're all, you know, their quality is second to none. What they do is they grow them to their peak nutrition. So you unlike the ones that you see in the supermarket that have been picked weeks in advance because they've got to be transported all over the world and wherever, these are picked to their peak ripeness, so they've got all of the nutrition right up to the very, very end. And then what they do is they juice them at a speed that keeps the nutrition in. They take away the water, the sugar, the fiber, and then they dry them at a temperature that keeps all the nutrients in. And what you're left with is basically just the nutrition without all the other stuff. So all you can see here, the micronutrients and phytochemicals, all those things that keep you healthy. And then they just put them in these capsules like this. So you can see these are the berries. You've got 10 berries in there, and a large glass of water every single morning, and you know then you've got the nutrition working inside you all day long. Thanks, James. So as well as adults being able to benefit from our products, we've got this amazing program called the Healthy Starts for Families. As a mother, I'm hugely passionate about this. So basically, when an adult buys the capsules that I've just been talking about, they're eligible to get their child them absolutely free, the fruits and vegetables. So they can get either chewables, depending on their age, and if they're a bit older, they can get the capsules like their parents. So the whole family can benefit from all the fruits and vegetables. As a mum, you know, I know how hard it can be to get your child to eat fruits and vegetables, and I'm sure if you're a parent, you'll know exactly the same, and especially those kind of leafy greens and broccolis and things like that. So at least you know that you know that they're getting what they need. We've had over 1.5 million families worldwide taking part in this program, with a staggering 96% showing positive health benefits. So that's a good enough reason to get started. And these are just how the chewables come in, like little bags like that, in little pouches, but you've got to, they should have a warning on them because they're absolutely delicious. So these are some of the studies. We've got now we've got 40, I think even more than 40 gold standard clinical studies. And interestingly enough, what's been going on in the world at the moment, we all know that the you know, over the last 12 months or so, the stronger our immune system is, the health, you know, the better we are at you know, warding off all these kind of things that are going around. And Juice Plus capsules have got 4 gold standard clinical studies showing that they support the immune system. So you get sick less, basically. They help to support the DNA. We've got one for skin health, as I was saying before, about, you know, the berries and the glow, but it actually, they're clinically proven to help, with your skin. Dental health, oxidative stress, they help to support the cardiovascular system, and also to reduce inflammation as well. But there's lots more studies, and if you want to see them more in depth, just talk to the person who put you on the call this evening and they'll help you. And then we've got our omegas, which we need in our body, omegas, and like fruits and vegetables, we don't get enough. So this is an excellent way to supplement your body with what it needs. Omegas are amazing for brain health, eye health, cardiovascular health, your joints, your hormones, and your skin, basically all of your body. And unlike other omegas that you see, like the omegas 3 and 6, so I've got puppy down here, omegas 3 and 6, the fish oiled ones that you normally see in Holland and Barrett and Boots and places like that. These are all plant-based, like all our products, completely plant-based. So you don't get any of the plastic residues or the toxins, mercuries and all that kind of thing. And neither do you get the taste or the smell of the fish. And amazing for, you know, vegans and vegetarians as well. And you can see the list here of the, the oils that we get them from. And basically the best source oils of omegas. And we have the blend of 3, 5, 6, 7 and 9. So a real 5 blends of omegas in the capsules. I call them my liquid gold. So we've got our complete, and as the name suggests, it's a complete meal. So basically, this has got everything your body needs for a highly nutritious meal. So you've got over 90 grams of plant protein, carbohydrates from root vegetables, the right kind of amounts of fat, vitamins, minerals, and we've got, I think it's 16, 17 of our fruits and vegetables in there as well. So you can get them in, the complete range comes in bars, soup, and the plant protein powder. I love, like commonly you would make a shake out of the protein powder, or a smoothie bowl, pancakes, really, really versatile. But you can use it as a meal replacement, or just, a healthy breakfast. I love one for breakfast, and I also love one for lunch as well. And I've just had a bar actually while I was out shopping today, so I wasn't spending any more money. And so, yeah, really, really versatile, but they're brilliant for weight loss as well. So for anyone who wants to go on a weight loss journey, you can safely replace 1 to 2 of these meals a day with the complete, and get all the nutrition you need, feel fantastic, have lots of energy. They've got low GI, gluten-free, totally vegan, and you're getting everything you need to keep you healthy while you're losing weight. Or you can just use it for weight maintenance or pre and post workout. If you're pregnant, it's absolutely safe. So safe for everybody, brilliant for everybody as well, and absolutely delicious. Thanks, James. And then we've got our Uplift, which is amazing for if you just want that natural energy. So basically, you've got that maybe 3 o'clock kind of mid-afternoon slump where you just need some extra energy, or you need some more concentration, or your kids have been up too much through the night and you just want to, something to give you that perk up. And Uplift is your go-to kind of guy for that. It's absolutely amazing. It's made from here, you can see mango, guava, lemon peel. The caffeine is natural caffeine, so you don't get that kind of spike that you would from chemical caffeine, and that's from the yerba mate plant. And it's just packed full of natural vitamin Bs from B vitamins from all of the fruits there, which helps to promote energy. So you just get that it just takes you to where you should be without you feeling kind of all jittery and stuff like that you might get from, you know, a strong coffee or like a regular energy drink. Thanks, James. So that is our products. We've got the capsules to maintain your health, basically. I call them my nutritional safety belt or my health insurance. I just know that I'm getting what I need to help keep me healthy, not just now, but for my future as well. And you've got the complete for control nutritionally balanced meal. And also you've got the uplift for natural energy. So if you haven't tried the products, I highly recommend that you give them a go. You've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I can guarantee you, you're going to absolutely love them. Thanks everyone for listening, and thanks, Sara.
Thank you, Paula. I'm glad that you mentioned about having your bar today whilst you was out, giving you your energy to get through your shopping trip this afternoon.
They're perfect for times like that, aren't they?
Oh, because they're so good for when you're on the go. But I have twice this week, randomly had the Juice Plus chocolate bar, but popped it in the microwave for like 30 seconds with some natural yogurt. And it was absolutely amazing. Just for anyone who's already on plan and you've got your bars, give it a go. It's really, really yummy. And a nice healthy dessert as well. So thank you very much, Paula. And we are now going to hear from some people who are already on the products and see what they are thinking of them so far. And we're going to get started with Vera.
Good evening, everyone. Although I'm still wearing sunglasses and the sun is still shining here in London, finally. My name's Vera. I am a mom of two. I started the product a little over 5 years ago now, when I was a new mom to my youngest daughter, Annabelle. And at that point, I was looking for something which exactly Juice Plus capsules and gummies are, but I didn't know that something like this existed, because I was searching high and low for something that will be easy, convenient, will slot into my life, and I just did not have to think about what I needed to do during the day. And I've done all the health shops, I've done the juicing, I did all the other not very sustainable things, and I never really felt any different for it. And I remember when Paula was telling me all about the benefits that I would feel and I would have energy, I was like, yeah, I'm a tired mom. What could you possibly feel with having supplements? And I've literally tried from magnesiums and zincs and maca powders and spirulinas and all these other healthy stuff, but they either tasted healthy, aka disgusting green, not something I would take every day, or I just had to spend hundreds of pounds on trying different things, but never really feeling much different for it. Little did I know that I would feel all the benefits that now we rave about every single day. And I just had to read the ingredients, really. And I was already quite healthy conscious, and I thought I was healthy, and it just made sense when I read the stuff. And I was particularly super impressed with the children's chewables, because I never really gave my kids anything, because everything that I found before started with ingredients like sugar and glucose fructose syrup. So I thought, why would I pay money to give them extra sugar with 1% acerola series or something in the end? And so our health benefits, I'll quickly talk about me and my husband and my parents and my brother and his girlfriend, and the whole family is on our products, and we've all reached optimum health. I used to be anemic since I was a kid. I would be nauseous every month when it was that time of the month, since I was 13, 14. And I think it was probably just the first dose of having the premium capsules, and I went from being anemic to having completely normal blood levels. Everything from hair, nails, skin, energy. I was not what I thought was the norm of just a mom who's tired with a new baby. And also one really big thing was that both me and my husband used to get headaches literally week in, week out, from work, from stress, from weather, from whatever it is, we would get a headache. And 5 years on now, we we just don't. So we're all super, super healthy. Our immune system is fine. None of us get really sick at all. And if the kids catch any bug or anything, it is gone literally within 24 hours. A major thing is why I continue to take them, and I always will, is that they are so easy to just slot into life without thinking about it. We all have them in the morning. We would have smoothies or pancakes or smoothie bowls as a breakfast, lunch, snack. We have the bars, we have the soups in the winter. I add them to dishes. So literally it is something that it just becomes part of who we are and what we do. And I love that I get to do that with my kids and create healthy habits for them from when they're little. So that's it for us.
Oh, I loved all of that, Vera, and I love that it's an all-round health boost for you and the whole family as well. And you look amazing. You just look glowing. You've definitely got the Juice Plus glow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And up next we have got Uzo. If you just unmute yourself, Uzo, at the bottom.
Okay. Hi. So like Sara said, I'm Uzo, and so I started last year around March. So it's been a year plus. I'm on all 4 of the products, the capsules. I love them to bits. I'm on the shakes as well. I have the bars occasionally as well, and the uplifts and stuff. So basically how it started. Hi, thank you. So basically how it started, my friend introduced me to it, and I was like, she told me about it, that they can get extra money and stuff, and the products are helpful. And I was like, okay, because I was like, can see that it worked for her because it's helped her with her losing loads of weight. And I was like, well, I don't really want to lose weight, because if I lose weight, there'd be nothing left of me and everybody be like wondering what's going on. So she was like, no, it's got other things as well. And I was like, okay. So like other people, I was more skeptic. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try it out and see how it goes. And I joined in, and I was like, you know what, I believe you. It's because she's been my friend from like over 25 years now. So I thought, okay, you know what, you're not going to lie to me. So let me try and see how it goes. So I started with the fruit and veg, and I thought, okay, let me see what's going on. A couple of days after, I was like, okay, nothing's really going on. I can't see any difference. But I thought, well, I'm paying for it. Let me at least finish the capsules and see how it goes. So I continued, and I was like, about 2 weeks after, my upline was like, how do you feel? I goes, what do you mean, how do I feel? I just feel normal. How do you think the capsule's going? I was like, I don't know. And she was like, okay. So, and then she went through it. It was like, what about your sleep pattern? And how's this and everything? I was like, hold on. My sleep pattern is actually actually better. I can actually sleep properly. And for those that don't know, I've had insomnia for a very long time. The max I'll have of my sleep would be like 4 hours, if that. So like people used to joke about and be like, oh, you'd be a very good person if you was a mum, because mums don't get sleeps anyway. So if you're up already, and I was like, no. And I also had anemic. I was anemic as well, still kind of. And since I've been obviously to the doctors, they were like, wow, what's been different? I was like, well, I take these capsules, and like, okay, continue taking it because it's clearly working. And I was just like, okay, yeah, you're right. My sleep pattern's getting better. I don't have sleep hours and wake up and think I had a good sleep and I'm still tired. I can sleep properly. I'm good. Also, around March, when we had the pandemic and everything, I decided to be my own hairdresser. Don't do that. So I literally decided to cut my own hair because it was just annoying me, and normally I shave my sides and cut in the hairdresser and everything, and they style it out for me. So I decided to, because I was going for like a little moment, like everybody else as well, going through.
Oh, Uzo, I think you've muted yourself.
That was
is it back?
Yeah.
I do. Sorry.
That's all right.
So I decided to be my own hairdresser and cut my hair. And I think for those that, like, I don't know if I said it already, don't do it. If you're not a hairdresser, don't touch your hair, leave it alone. I've learned my lesson. So I would like literally pull it and then cut, pull, cut, to the point I was like, oh, there was like a little bald patch. And I was like, okay, maybe it's time to stop. So this is when March, like I said, and then I thought, okay, do you know what, whatever, what's done is done. And obviously I was upset myself more. Then I just covered my hair up with a scarf and I thought, okay, whatever. In August, I went to London when things went a bit, calmed down a little bit. I decided to shave my sides because normally I do that, but this time I did it more like baldish on the side, and then I had the extensions and everything, so it looked nice and everything. I was like, okay, yeah. And then since August, and then a couple of months after, my friends were like, you know, your hair's growing, and I was like, really? Because you have like, sometimes you have like your time or how your hair is supposed to be and how you want it to be. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So what normally I do, I just wash, blow dry, and then cover it up. So I didn't really pay attention until one day I was like, oh my God, my hair is actually growing. I did like I blow dried my hair and everything, and my hair was like all crazy like, and I showed my upline. I goes, look at my hair, it's grown. And she was just like, oh my God, you need to put it up and show people that what the progress pictures. And I was like, okay. So I showed in March and everything, and even till now, like my hair's grown even more. So like if you see, like there's literally, it's all growing. There is no more bald patch in my hair anymore. It's literally done amazing wonders. I love all the products. For those, sorry guys, but I'm going to say this one as well, for the women as well. If you like my menstrual health, like my monthlies, the chocolate bars is amazing for it as well. Seriously, especially when you crave sweets and chocolates, go for the bars. Literally, like Sara was saying, just put it in a microwave for a little bit and it's nice. And then if you want like a little extra treat, if you have like just homemade ice cream that we do, the shapes, you can just do that, or just do like a little vegan cream, and it helps a lot. It does help it to calm it down, if you're, especially if you're a sugar person. And since then, for those that do know me, I used to have my sugar intakes was crazy. Like coffee is, as when you buy coffee like in Starbucks, apparently it's already sweet already as is, which I know now. And I used to like add so much sugar and pour and pour and pour and everything. And on a good day, it'll be like 5 teaspoons of sugar.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. that's a good day. Or I have more.
I'm glad you put the chocolate bars instead now. I'm glad that you've replaced them with our health bars.
Yeah, literally. And now I don't have sugar. If anything, I'll have like 1 or 2 teaspoons, if that. Yeah. Other than that, I don't need it. So it's really helps me with my sugar intakes. I don't have much sugar in it anymore. Other people are like, are you okay? And I'm like, yes. They're like, but you don't have sugar, your sugar is gone low. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I know. Because they're like, normally your cup used to be like really heavy, full just with sugar. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But yeah, I don't need the sugar anymore. And before and the shakes, people think it's for like weight loss and weight gain. It's not just that. It's for those that if you have problems eating, like if you skip breakfast. I am a breakfast skipper. I don't like, I used to hate breakfast. For me to have breakfast, it'll be because I'm at my friend's house or my cousin's house. And because they've got kids, so they eat food in the morning. So they'll look at me and goes, oh, it was like, aren't you eating breakfast? Why aren't you not eating breakfast? Or one of them, my friend's kid will be like, I'm eating what Uzo's eating. So I'm like, okay. So I have to force myself to have breakfast. But now I don't force myself. It's just a natural thing. I have the shakes, and then occasionally sometimes I have the shakes at nighttime as well, because you can liven it up. You can make it into like a hot chocolate, put it and put in the microwave, and then just put like a vegan cream and just treat yourself a little bit. Look, 1 or 2 marshmallows, and it's done. And then sometimes in the morning, what I do is I have porridge as well with the shakes. So it's versatile. Enjoy.
Yeah.
The lifts are amazing. My mum complains that she has no, when she's complaining, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired," and I'm just like, "Lift, lift,
We're
lift,
gonna have to
lift,
move
lift."
on now, everyone.
That's
We're gonna have to
and
move
it's
on.
just saying lift, take a lift.
Lovely.
So yeah, sorry, I'm been battling. So yeah, anything.
Uzo, you were absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I know it was your first time speaking on a call this evening. You've done really, really well. So thank you very much. Thank you. And we are now going to move on to hear a little bit about the business side of things. And we're going to get started with Carl, who is going to tell you about our business plan and about the business structure.
Yeah, hi, good evening, everyone. My name's Carl. I came across the Juice Plus company just over 12 months ago at the start of the first lockdown. And like for most people, it came along at the exact right time. Obviously, the lockdown had hit. I was in hospitality and sales, both of which I was customer facing. So that eventually, immediately got stopped. And I came across this amazing franchise business introduced to me by a friend who was already using the products. And they introduced me to the products and I enjoyed them. And then they said, well, are you looking to make some extra money? And I was like, well, right now, yes, because I need to pay bills, need to pay rent. Like everyone else, I could just about do it. I just need a few extra £100, and this business helped me do it. And it's been around a long time. It's helped a lot of people, and now it could help yourself. So, there's 4 ways in which we earn money from the business. And the first one is your own e-commerce website. So it works in a sense of a customer goes to a website, places an order, and then that gets delivered directly to a customer. So no need to worry about sourcing products, holding products, shipping them yourself, all that's taken care of you. Second is when you start to scale your business and you can start to build a team. So you get referral commissions. I'll go over that very briefly. You can start to build clubs and then your wider network and how that can obviously help towards your income. But first of all, let's look at the e-commerce side of the retail profit. So you immediately, as soon as you join the business, you get 10% retail profit on any products that you sell, including your own personal order. So essentially what you spend on the business, you make back immediately because you're going to get paid 10% on any customer you sign up for the lifetime of that customer. And you've just joined, so you're planning to be around for a long time. So you're going to get paid 10% of whatever you spend, or up to 20% throughout the course of your journey. And that goes for everyone else. So if you find 2 customers, you're going to get an extra £2,500 a year. And that doubles as it goes up because you're getting the lifetime value of the customers. But just think right now, even just 2 customers a month, you can find 2 people a month, just pick on 2 family members a month, right? And you can get to the point where you're having £2,500 extra in a year. Now that'd take some families on holiday. It could pay off a credit card. Just have a little think, what could you do even with an extra £2,000 to £10,000 a year? And could you do it in your existing job? So the retail side grows and it grows and it grows. And then you think, right, okay, I'm introducing it to friends and family. They're enjoying the products. They'll naturally start to ask you about the business. You'll invite them to events like this. They'll learn about it and they'll decide to join your team. So now you're scaling your business and you're getting referral commissions for every single person who joins your team. So as your team develop 2 customers each, let's say you get 3 people, here's just a snippet of what you could be earning. So an extra £800 a month just for finding 3 people who are all enjoying the products just like you, are all purchasing their own products, and then finding a couple of people a month to also purchase products. You're receiving a commission off every single person there. So what does that look like as it starts to grow? Well, you can start to get it up to 12 teamers, because essentially all you're doing is you're enjoying the product, you're inviting people to find out more, they're enjoying the product themselves, and then they want to join the business, and that's how it works. And eventually you get to 12 team members and all having 24 customers each. That's an extra £2,500 a month. Now, that's not necessarily going to happen for everyone, and it takes time. It can happen quickly, it can happen fast, but the fact is it can happen with this business. This opportunity that you get walked through by your teamies, by your mentor, by the person who welcomes you into the business and shows you how to do this. So this is available to everyone, and it doesn't just stop there. Because once you've got clubs, you've got teams of 12 people who are all finding 2 customers each. So they're all making a few £100 a month each, and you're making the same. That just starts to grow, and just think about how that could grow. think about how it spreads from one person to the next, to the next, to the next. And you start to amass a number of people in your network. Just waiting to go on to the next slide, and we can see how the power of the network works. So let's say every single person you found, those you found have found masses to 360 people, all having their own products, which is the basis of it all, right? You could be earning an extra £1,000 a month just from that. Okay, but let's say that the 3 people found 3, found 3, found 3, and everybody joined the business. Well, now you're earning, you know, close to £13,500 a month. Just imagine, could you earn £13,500 a month in your current job with whatever promotion that you could possibly get within your current company? If the answer is no, and you've got a bit of spare time on the side and you want to build something amazing long-term around your family, then this could be the answer for you, and it's well worth looking into, because a lot of us have, and a lot of us are really profiting from it throughout the business and helping a lot of people do the same. But it doesn't just stop there, right? That network grows and grows, and there are some people in the business that amass, you know, even more than 3,900, 4,000 people in their wider network. And you're technically getting some form of payment from every single one of those people, because you're earning different referral commissions and different bonuses and lots of different incomes. But let's say every single one of those people is having their own product. Well, you could be earning, you know, getting towards silly money now, you could be earning an extra £12,000 a month. And if everyone joined the team, you could be earning £146,000 a month, or 1.7 million a year. Now, that sounds like crazy money, obviously, when we're sat here talking about it on a Thursday evening on a Zoom call. But the fact is, it's possible with this over time, in your spare time, while you do everything else that you need to do. It's as simple as that, and it's just going to keep growing. You get supported by a global company who are going to provide you with various digital assets, bonuses all the way up through the commission structure and through the business structure. They look after you, they run events, they provide training. In fact, there's a training coming up. I'm sure we're going to talk about the date on this call, because it's just gone straight from my head as soon as I mentioned it. So I'm really glad I mentioned it. But you can get up to £120,000 in bonuses as you grow through the business. And if you're on the fence after everything I've just explained, you want to find out more, just reach out to the person who invited you onto the call, and just think, you know, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity but you're not sure how to do it, just say yeah and figure it out later, because that's what everyone else is doing and loving it. I'll hand you back over.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Carl. Certainly what I did. I just said yes and figured it out along the way, and it's been an amazing journey. So we are now going to hear from some people who are already in the business, and we're going to go right back to Paula.
Thank you, Sara. Yeah, so I started the business alongside my hairdressing business. So I used to own a salon for 15 years, but when that came to an end, I started looking for something more than something that I could do alongside my clients privately. I didn't want to go back to owning a new salon, because I didn't want the overheads, I didn't want the expenses, I didn't want the stress or the dramas or the staff and all that kind of thing. And also because I'm a mum and a single mum, I wanted to be there for my daughter. So when I saw this business and I saw that I could start my own business for £50 with no overheads, no risks, no dramas, no stress, and all those kind of things that I was looking for, I just thought it looked absolutely amazing. I actually thought it looked too good to be true. But then I met James, and James had been in the business for, by then, you know, 25 plus years or something. And I met lots of other people, and I saw their lifestyle, and I saw what they had was freedom, which is exactly what I was looking for, because I'm a bit of a freedom junkie. So I started the business alongside my clients, and over the last 7 years, I've been able to combine both businesses and also be a mum, be there for my mum every single day, take my daughter to school, pick her up, be there every day of the school holidays. You know, we're now off. She finished last week, right through till September. I don't have to ask for a day off. I don't have to ask for any time off. I can just be, I'm off all the time. So basically, you know, as long as you've got a phone, you can go anywhere you want with it. And it's absolutely amazing, and especially over the last year when, you know, with everything that's been going on, and I haven't been able to do any of my private clients a lot of the time, that I just put my foot down on my business and, you know, worked a bit harder, which, you know, I thought, right, I need to earn more money. So then you can do that in this business. There's not many businesses you can do that. So for anyone looking to have either a plan B business, plan B income, or something that they want to, you know, take over because they actually don't want, they don't like what they're doing. They want more than just a 9 to 5 kind of, you know, rat race kind of thing, and they're not happy. It's just absolutely perfect. You don't know where it can take you, but it can take you somewhere, and you're in control of where it takes you, and it's absolutely amazing. You can build a business all over the world from your mobile phone in up to 30 countries. So like the products, you've got nothing to lose and absolutely everything to gain. I absolutely love it. Thanks.
Thank you, Paula. And I love that you talk about, you know, being able to build this around the children, not having to worry about childcare. You know, when your traditional business had to, you know, with COVID and stuff, then this could take its place. And I think a lot of people experience that. I've personally been with Juice Plus for over 5 years now, even though it doesn't feel that long at all. And it's just absolutely mind blowing. I think, you know, I could never praise this business enough. For me, I think I take it for granted now because this is the norm for me. But when you mention to someone that there is the potential there to earn a full-time wage from home without having to go to work, without having a boss, without having to commute, these are all the things that are the norm for us now. So I really do tend to take advantage of it or take it for granted. But we don't have to worry about things like childcare. I love the business model. I love the products. I do it from home around my children, and it just makes absolute perfect sense to me. It's one of the best decisions I've ever made. I've never looked back, and I couldn't, I'd never change my mind. And I'm now going to hand over to James.
Okay, well, that's great. And well, I've been involved for a long time now, 33 years now, and it's just been such an incredible adventure, but it's just getting better and better all the time. So we're expanding across the world. We've got new products and so much going for us as a company. So your timing is perfect in joining us tonight. So I'm going to hand back to Sara again, because we're going to go straight to our special guest.
Amazing. Thank you very much, James. So tonight we have a very special guest speaker all the way from Israel, and we're very excited to welcome you and hear your story. It's Lilac Averbuck.
Hi, thank you for inviting me. Just that you will know, this is my first talk ever in this kind of environment. And I'm the offline lady from Israel. Even in Israel, I'm considered to be different. I'm 50 years old. I'm coming from the rehab. I do rehab, and I do orthotics. So I'm an orthopedic technician. I joined the business about 6 years ago, a bit more than 6 years. And I started as a customer. So I had no intention to build a Juice Plus business. I was pleased with my 2 other businesses. But along the way, people ask me, what do you eat? Where is your energy coming from? And we would like to have what you have. And that's how I started selling. Now, as someone who all her life did one-on-one, I'm not used to speak in front of a crowd. So I have a fear of crowd. And until I reached the 6th level, I didn't even come to take my rank. I just refused. I said, send it by mail. I don't need it. I will climb to the top. No need to be on the stage. And that's how I climbed up until the EMD, which is a very high rank. What I do, the way I work, since I work offline, is investing in my people. My strength is getting to know my distributor well. I let everyone work the way they love to work. I don't force anything on anyone because I understand there are a few different ways to do this business. And my specialty is to find how do you want to work and make it work for you. So only nowadays I start using the media, and I have someone from my team member that is actually helping in this area. And I'm the proof that you can do the business any way you want. And as long as you are very persistent and doing the same thing all over again, you can climb to the top. I climbed my way even with a phone that wasn't a smartphone. I just did visits to the homes one by one. I used to drive all across the country just to meet one person because of fear of crowd. But one more thing that I understood is that when I speak to someone, I need to find a person that is very attractive to other people. It can be a naturopath or someone that really likes to talk and everyone are listening to him. So I found few people, that's how I started a business, that many people came to them, different people on a daily basis. And that's how I started basically the business. I reached the EMD rank after 2.5 years. I became top 10 in Israel and still didn't look at the business as a serious business. I thought it's a hobby. It's a nice hobby. I'm helping people becoming healthier and richer. And once we reached the COVID-19, this is the turning point in the business and in the way I thought the business is. Once we had the COVID-19, I couldn't do rehab because these people are 60 plus and the government just said, you're not going to meet anyone, you're staying at home. So I closed the business. And regarding the orthotics, I could do it here and there. So once I understood on January or February 2020 that I need to do something different, I learned how to use the Zoom call the first time. And I was busy, so busy during the COVID-19 that I climbed from top 10 to top 5 in Israel. Now I know that the most secure thing I can do in my life is Juice Plus. Doesn't matter what's happening around, health is always in fashion, especially now. So the media is doing a very good service to us and we climb in the business. What I would like to suggest to everyone who is listening to me, what's really needed in this business is persistency, consistency. It's a very simple business that ordinary and unordinary people, or let's say it differently, simple people who are doing extraordinary things. That's how I describe this business. What's the extraordinary thing is to be persistent, to have resilience, work on your confidence, work on your mindset. You don't need degrees. At the beginning, I was chasing the doctors and all these guys that have lots of degrees because I thought these are the guys who are going to make the business. And no, the simple people who really wants the business, they're coachable. These are the guys that will do the business. And what I really love about this, that to make a change in simple people, to change their world, this is what makes me wake up in the morning and doing the business all over again. It's a wonderful business. You're your own boss. No need for inventory. You heard the business model. You can do it on your own time, your way. And it's a business that you're doing together. Is there anything you can ask me anything, by the way, you can interrupt and I'm here to help you.
Thank you, Lilac. I didn't want to interrupt. That was an amazing business story. And I really love that, you have these other businesses, but you said during lockdown and during COVID, you realised that this is the sort of fail-proof one. And, health is never going to go out of fashion.
Yes, exactly. And especially now after the isolation, a year of isolation, people are looking for that togetherness, for someone that is empathic, someone that is caring. So if people sense that you do care for them, you really want their success, they will just stay and they will do whatever you are guiding them to do. And right now I build a community. It's with already 12,000 people. And my vision is we are going to be 100,000 people.
Wow.
Yes. I'm investing in this community. Of course, it's about movement. It's about nutrition. It's about mindset. I do a lot of mindset. And one more thing, during the way, when I started, I had a divorce, so I used to stay in a business for 4 years. I lived in a basement, and I invested in myself in coaching. I spent thousands of shekels, or let's say it's about 15,000 euro a year on myself. Instead of changing the place I lived in, instead of investing in a new car, I decided that I invest in me. Amazing. I'm the most invested property in my business. And from this position, I understood that mindset is number one. And all my people know that that's the main thing I invest in. So whoever hears me, the more you invest in yourself, the check is going to be correlated.
I've been trying to focus a lot more on self-development, and I'm a firm believer that the more you focus on yourself, everything else falls into place, doesn't it, when you're focusing on you and improving yourself?
Yes. And if I look at my business model, lately I heard other leaders from all over the world. The closest to me is Cheryl Cortez. So if you ever heard her, she's amazing. And she is 30 years in the business, and she has 200 NMD. Wow. I really recommend to hear her. She is absolutely amazing. And if you write her name down, she's a wonderful woman. She's a teacher in her background, and she's doing so well because she invests in her people.
Amazing. Sorry,
a great example.
I think someone recommended that I look at her a few days ago. I was just looking through my book because it's coincidence that they said go and check, and so did you. So I'm definitely going to have a look. Thank you very much. And Lilac, if you wouldn't mind, have you got your sort of top 5 tips for anyone in the business?
The top what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Top tips for anyone who's involved in the business or anyone with Juice Plus.
The top 5. What do we need in this business? That's what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So what you need is determination. You need to be caring, giving, doing the same simple steps all over again and again and again, until you make it perfect. And know your people. I mean, know their why. Because once you relate to the people from your team members, once you know their why, you can always remind them in order to move them. Because if you don't know their why, once they have a bad day, they are leaving. But if you remind them their why, they will just wake up and do whatever is needed to make it right, to make it done.
Amazing. Sorry, I'm right.
That's okay. Write it down.
Yeah. So obviously you've had this incredible journey. You've built this incredible community, you know, thousands and thousands. So what's your vision for the future with your Juice Plus?
Absolutely. If I'm taking Cheryl Cortez as a model, it will be nice to have 200 NMDs. But on a serious note, I would like to have more impact on more people all over the world, because I have so much to teach and to give, and I can take people from step A to step B with the knowledge I have. And I would like to help people, whether it's in a health issue or financial. That's it.
Oh, absolutely amazing, Lilac. I've really, really enjoyed the call tonight, and I just love your energy and your passion. I think you're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me, and good luck.
Thank you. And thank you everyone for joining us this evening. We've really enjoyed tonight's call. We hope you have too. Thanks to all of our amazing speakers. And if you've got any questions at all, please go back to the person who invited you on. And please don't forget that this Saturday, very exciting, 10 till 12, we have our Coffee Success online training morning. It's honestly one of my favourite mornings of the whole month. There's so much value, so much training, some incredible speakers. So make sure you're there, make sure you log on early to avoid disappointment, and I shall see you all on Saturday at 10 a.m. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Sara. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Lilac.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.